died, and then Asuna and Kirito promised to meet each other in the real world. Now there's a second part of the anime, which everyone hated, including me, for a good reason. It was 2 months after Kirito and most of the players left the game. And Kirito's living his life normally and stuff. But then later on, he realizes that there's still 300 players still trapped in the game. So he also keeps visiting Asuna in the hospital because it turns out her mind is somehow still in the game. So he decides to go into the game to look for Asuna, and that's where he met Lifa-chan, who turns out to be his cousin, who decided to play the game to get to understand Kirito better because he was playing RPG games a lot. And then there was this asshole. One of the most hated villains of all time. Reason why? He turns out to be a normal guy at first, but later on, we find out that he's the one keeping all the 300 players in the game, including Asuna. He wants to make Asuna into his bride. He looks like a freaking weirdo, and every time he's near Asuna, he's always like trying to molest her or something, being a fucking pervert or a rapist. Jeez, it was so annoying. Every time you just keep hearing him screaming. And you get to see Yui again as she was left in the game. And then there was Kirito with his new design. The thing is, when he went into the game, he lost his original abilities and skills, including his dual wielding skill. So he has to start over from scratch, but he still has the experience that he had before, so he's still a pretty good swordsman. But I just don't like his design, and also the sword that he has. Every time I look at this dude with his sword, it just reminds me of Cloud with his busted sword. And then I can't forget about that episode where you see Kirito was fighting against the Salamander army, right? And he was about to use this incantation to turn into a monster. Lifa said it was it's an illusion spell to turn him into a monster. But how the hell was that an illusion? He killed all the other soldiers. I know an illusion is something that looks real but isn't. That looked real to me. He killed all those other soldiers as a monster. And I don't even want to see him as a monster. I want to see him kick ass with his dual wielding swords. I want him to be a badass swordsman. I don't want to see that. And then there was a time when Asuna was trying to escape, right? There were two people who were like purple slugs in the game for some unknown reason. So she's trying to escape, right? But she's captured by them. And then the worst possible thing happens. They also try to molest her with tentacles. Really? I don't want to be seeing this. This is an anime, not a hentai. It's not a tentacle rape. Jesus. I was so annoyed. I mean, Asuna looked really cool in the first part of the anime. And now she turned into the Princess Peach of this part of the anime. It was annoying. Honestly, like, the best battle there was in this anime was when Kirito was fighting against the general of the Salamanders. That scene, it was pretty cool. It was the best scene. Then when the last fight, when Kirito was fighting against Oberon, which was Sugo, let's call him Sugo, he decided to go with the name Oberon in the game and become the Fairy King. They were fighting against each other. Every time I see in the scene, I'm like, Kirito, please kill him. Kill him, please kill him. Just do what you gotta do. But he was still hit with gravity magic, right? And then all seemed lost until Akihiko appeared out of nowhere in the game and enabled Kirito to actually control the game. And what Kirito did, he he got rid of Oberon's powers and then fought him head on, making it a fair fight, and obviously Kirito was gonna win with that. So he was finally able to kill him in the game, but not in real life. Anyways, after that he decides to go to the hospital where Asuna is, and then he's confronted by this asshole again. And Kirito had a chance to kill him, but you know what? He said, let him be. But still, it was finally good to see Kirito and Asuna get together again. It was, I have to say, at least the ending looked good. And the best part is what do you call it? That place known as In-Card, right? That was in SAO. It was now in ALO, or Alphium Online. And then now Asuna decides to join them in the game, and instead Kirito decides to stay in Alphium Online. So if you want to watch an anime with action, adventure, harem, romance, fantasy, then this anime is for you. But just letting you know, you're gonna get a little disappointed later on. What do you think about this anime? Leave it in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe.